It's time for another Phyrexian draft. And this draft I want to dedicate to my dear colleague Chelsea. She said some really encouraging things about my stream today in the office. And I really appreciated that. So this is for you, Chelsea. Let's talk about some Phyrexian card for our upcoming big draft. Is it this weekend or next weekend? We have an office draft. So let's take a look at the cards and explore some strats, see what we got, learn some stuff. We're waiting for the last person to queue up. There we go. Let's go. So let's see. I'm a sucker for the Toxic theme. I must admit, I do like Toxic. Toxic is pretty darn cool, but there is a couple of things you can play in this format. Oil is another strategy, I guess, or mechanic that is has big impact on the game. And the biggest oil decks are usually in red and green, I believe. That's where you find the most oil synergy. Toxic is both black, green and white. And then you have artifact teams on white and blue. And we have the blue-black proliferate theme that could be either Toxic or oil or other synergies, I guess. But kind of like this one. It's a really good one drop. What else would we consider here? I do like this if you're going for the artifact deck, but it's a 2-color card. I don't like that. That's my first pick. So let's go with a Rot Priest here and look at that. We can follow that up with a Skull Dweller, which would be a pretty darn good start for the Toxic deck. Then we have 2 1-drops with Toxic 1, and where this one has this great ability that whenever any of my creature gets targeted of a spell, the opponent gets a poison counter, and this one has Death Touch. So 2 fucking amazing 1-drops in the Toxic theme. White is also really good, has some really great Toxic card, but let's start with this. Black is great also because of the removals. One of the best removal spells in the format is a black common, and it's Anoint. That's a really good card. Let's see how we follow up. We have the Inquiry. This one draws you some card, you lose some life, but the opponent gets poisoned. I'm not so sure about this. This is so-so. 2-mana 3/1 is fine. And if you have no multicolored card yourself, maybe. But if you have that, then it's kind of backfires a little bit, because when you play your multicolored cards, your opponent also draws. So I think probably not. The Crawling Chorus is really fantastic. I might take that one, because I don't know if I'm committed to these colors yet. And I mean, white is great for Toxic too. The Paladin of Predation is also really good, but it's super expensive, 7 mana. I hope to be lower on the curve. Look at that. That is interesting. Man, this is a little bit tricky, because I do like this Slaughter Singer. It's a 2-mana 2/2 with Toxic 2, and all my Toxic guys gets a buff. So that's pretty sick. But at the same time you have the Edifice. So if we go black, then obviously Edifice would be our choice. It's a fantastic card. Gives a target creature -1/1 until end of turn. Kind of you know what? I've played so much black and green Toxic, so I might want to see if I can pursue the green-white Toxic. We could also splash black. Or splash, whatever, one of these colors, and basically go 3 color. Look at that. We have a 2-mana Toxic guy there. That's pretty perfect for us. Getting a little bit rewarded for taking the white cards. So Volt Charge is fantastic. That's a pretty good sign that, and Barbed Battlefist. Both of these cards are super fantastic. This kind of indicates to me a little bit that red might be open, but I'm still gonna go with the duelist here.
Blade Mantis is Ace 2. This one is, I mean, maybe a little bit more for the red and green oil deck though. Let's see here. We have a 6 mana 4/4 that has an upside when opponent is corrupted. That's pretty darn good. But we could also go Dune Mover and tutor, you know, for our third color land. This one is also pretty good. The Devotion there. Man, I think 6 mana, it's pretty good. Should I go with uncommon? Ah man, I just feel that the Doom Mover will be better for us. Oh, look at that wheel. No, wait a minute. It's pick 7, so we're not on the wheel packs yet. So this means that there's a sentry going on here, going around. We're gonna go with the Charge of Mites. It's a good, decent removal spell, but it also can poop out toxic creatures, so I'm happy with that. Prophetic Prisms or the Stalker. Ooh, I think we should go with the Stalker if we're going for the toxic deck here. I mean, I want as many 1 and 2 drops and 3 drop toxic creatures as I can to get on super early on the board and start delivering. Look at that. We wield the Sentry. Ha! That's interesting. We could have probably picked up the Sentry in pack 7 and then went for this one and start build artifacts, but I'm all committed to the toxic here. I'm pretty happy with the first pack, to be honest. Not sure if we're gonna play black. We have only one reason for it as of right now. Skull Bomb, Atlas. What are we picking here? Not super pumped on any of this. Maybe the long legs, who knows? This one is fine. And this one is fine. I think this one, maybe this one is better. Let's go with the card draw. What do we do here? Ugh. I'll go with the trick. Don't think I will play this though. Maybe. Okay. Okay, pretty good. Happy with the first pack. Good. I'm extra happy that it's super low to the curve, because that's the most important. Even in this format, I must say, it's important to get on the board early. The Annex Sentry is just fantastic. It's not, yeah, actually it is toxic, but the biggest advantage with this, it's a 3 mana 1/4, so it has a super big butt, blocks for days, and it can, or it will steal a creature with mana value 3 or less from the battlefield, as long as it is in play. So it's pretty sick. Okay, like that. What else is good in this pack? Predation would be fine for us. But yeah, easy pick for us. Ooh, Wing Glider. This one is cool. 5 mana 4/4 flying haste, and after that you have an equipment that gives your creatures +2 to flying and haste. Pretty bomby if you play red. So what do we do here? We could go either we go with another Branch Stalker, or we go for the Predation, the big top end. I have a feeling this might wheel, to be honest. I'll go with the low to the ground again. Ooh, what the heck, man! Some sick red cards going on. But we're not doing that. We have a Death Touch Basilisk. That's good. And we have, you know what? Ooh, the Deep Fate. I think this one is better than this. I mean, yeah, Toxic and First Strike. That's pretty darn good. Maybe we are not playing black. Whoop, Swooping Lookout. This one is fantastic in the artifact archetype deck, especially if you go. You play this on turn 1, and on turn 3 you can play that blue creature, Unctus, that turns an artifact into a 4/4. Then you'll get a 4/4 vigilance flying guy. That's pretty sick. What do we do here? Oh, I don't know, maybe that, or do we go 4-drop maybe? Is there anything else? You draw some cards there. Let's go with the 4-drop. What I would like is the 3 mana 2/2 toxic white flyer. That would be kind of sick. Okay, that's not great in this deck. What does this one do? Ooh, that's actually pretty darn fantastic. So this one, at the beginning of combat, it gives one of my creatures +2/2 if it's toxic. Otherwise +1/1. That's pretty cool. Ooh, let's go, man. I like this. Damn, we're down on the ground. Ooh, look at that. That's amazing. Holy moly. I'm super happy with this. I'm probably gonna ditch the Skull Dweller now. Let's go. Which of the lands do we want? Doesn't really matter, does it? Take one of them. Okay, let's... It feels bad to drop the Skull Dweller, but we have such a good green-white start here. Right, ooh, Mace Mantle, why not? Protect my creatures. Buff them. Oh, another 4-drop. I don't mind that, because we have kind of all the 2-drops, to be honest, that we need. We don't need any more 2-drops. Probably not going to do Prism. Might not even do the Dune Mover now that we have all of these guys, and we might not need that land. I mean, it's pretty good anyways, I guess. I mean, the fact that you can secure your 3rd land is pretty good. But, oh man, I'm not sure if you need it. Maybe a Skull Bomb. I'll put it in the sideboard for now. So what does this one do? Creatures get +2 until end of turn. It's pretty good actually. I mean, especially if we have a bunch of just small stuff. Okay. Oh man, we should have taken the white land. If I would have been a little bit more alert, I would probably have seen that the Hunter Mace was in the earlier packs. What do we have here? Ooh, we have a Convert. I like this one. 2 mana 2/1. It ramps you and it has Toxic. We have Removal Spell, and that's probably what I need to go for, because that is the one thing we are lean on. What does this one do? Destroy target permanent you own. Wait, no, pay 1 life. Destroy target permanent you own. Why would you want to do that? Pay 2 life, add 1 mana of any color. 3 life, proliferate. 4 life, draw a card. Man, oh man, that's a lot of life. Destroy target permanent you own. Why the hell would you want to do that? I guess if my opponent has stolen my creatures, I guess I can kill them because I own them or something like that. I don't know. Weird. What do we have here? Ooh, Vorak is great. It's not toxic, but it's fantastic. But this one is probably better though. Return target artifact or creature card manually 3 less from where to... Okay. Or flicker. How many artifact guys do I have? Vorak. Or the Eternity. But I think we can wield the Eternity, to be honest. Let's go Vorak here. Blade of Shared Souls. That's pretty cool. We have another Edifice. We have another Vorak. That's probably gonna be our pick. Yep, that's pretty good. We are lacking in the removal department, so I wish we... Oh, look at that, another Vorak. Can we have... Oh, we have the Flancing Raptor. This is the one I was looking for. That's an easy pick for us. Does this one do? It's a 3 mana one. Okay, it's the one that creates golems. That's not for us. This one is probably worth splashing for though. Oof. Okay. Okay. Maybe. Then I'm interested in taking the Terramorphic Expanse. Look at that. The 3rd Sentry. Ooh, okay. Thirsting Root. The Puzzle. Maybe we can take one top end card. What do we have here? We have a kind of removal spell, I guess. Maybe. Might need to play it. Look at that. No one wanted this. I'm not surprised. Okay, Basilisk. Damn, we are so lean on removal. That is our biggest issue. But I can only play one of those. Did I pick the... No, I didn't take the mana, the toxic guy that taps for any color mana. Okay, what do we do here? Nothing that tickles my fancy. I don't think I want to play it though. Nope. Maybe this one though. Okay, good. Kind of happy with this. Let's see if we can... I mean, we don't have a lot of removal, but what we do have is a bunch of toxic creatures. So this deck will punish players that go out slow, or that the punish players who keeps bad hands basically. So let's see here. 44. Like we have one top end, and this one is gonna be actually really good in our deck because we can use this to just pump all our small boys. The Canopy, probably need to play it. Raptor, Might, Removal, Trick, Dune Mover we need just to go and tutor for the black land. Disruption we need. Maybe drop one Stalker here, because then we have 2/2/2, Removal and Dune Mover. Sell that. I think we need this one. Because we are... no, I think that we can use that as a trick. I think I dropped the Skull Bomb here. We have the Nurse, and we have this Boyo. Is it worth playing this, or should I just ditch it? Let's ditch it. Just the deck will be cleaner like this, and then I don't need the 17 land, so I'm gonna ditch 50. So I'm gonna ditch one forest like that. So then we're probably better like this. Yeah, okay, I like this. It looks we have 2/1 white. We need more white, maybe here. 7. You know what? Let's go like this. I like this. Okay, let's see if we can get some wins with this deck. I think it's pretty good. We're gonna have a tough time if my opponents play big boys like red 5/5s or stuff like that. Do we have that? We have a toxic 1-drop. Opponent goes first, but it's a keep for me. 1-drop. Like we have a toxic 1-drop into a toxic 2-drop, and then toxic 4-drop, and then a trick. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, let's go. I'm just gonna let him attack with this. I'm just gonna develop my board over trying to kind of stop this. Oh my god, that's good. Okay. Let me see, what do we play here? I think we play white, since I can play the disruption and then this. Or we can... Yeah, that's how we do it. Let's see if he has any tricks here. No? Yeah. So this is now flash. This one we can use to shoot down this guy. Okay, kind of might consider... Oh! Okay. We can take one more toxic. Or maybe it's stupid, because now I get corrupted. We'll see. I wonder if he's on the proliferate theme here. Oh my god. Dancing Shadow. You may return on hand. Okay, that's pretty good. One of my guys can't attack here.
So this is my opponent.
Enchant permanent can attack or block, and it's activated. And I can, oh wow, I can disrupt the planeswalker with this. It's pretty sick.
You can't fight what you can't
Fine.
see.
Okay. Oh wow.
Take it easy.
Interesting.
I've got this. All right, little buddy. Let's clean up
Oh
this
yeah,
mess.
that makes sense. Okay, let's see here. So now I kind of want to do like, I kind of want to deal with this planeswalker. I'm gonna go like that. See if he blocks. On a first strike, flash on first strike. And he gets a poison because I target my creature. So it's pretty good. Like it. We have a big boy here now. Uh-oh. Does he have anything? No, that's fine. Fantastic. Okay, so let's go. I wonder if I can attack with both. I mean, I think he's gonna block my Depth of Fate here, but... And then we can go 4-drop, right? Next time we can play both of these. This is Toxic 2, and each other creature you control with Toxic gains Toxic 1. So they get another Toxic. That's pretty sick. That's really good. Is that... Oh, it's instant speed even. So let's see here how we do this. So I think I'm gonna shoot down the Necrocito like this. Then I'm gonna go in with all the boys. Then I'm gonna pay to, you know, do the up my toxic each other creature you control, so it doesn't do anything. Okay. And then we just create more toxic guy on the board. Man, looks like we have this game in the bag, unless OP is board wiping us here. What could he have that turns the corner here? Maybe there's like a 6-mana planeswalker or something scary, or don't know if there's any board wipes in black. Okay, there's the 6-mana planeswalker. You draw a card. Okay, that's fine. Can I activate this? Nope. I can activate this though. No, I'm 1 mana shy of being able to. Okay, fuck it. Makes sense. Let's go. Oh man, I could have popped this for mana. Oops. I could have actually killed him last turn. Play this main phase and then pop this for mana, and then I would have been able to afford to yeah, that was a big mistake. So I think we have the game here, because he can't play another creature unless he has another land. Very good. Okay, got him. Oof. But I could have killed him one turn earlier, so a little bit of a mistake there, but it's okay. Let's go. We are 1 up, and that feels great. Alright, we're up against Nano. We have the mana base, we have the 2-drop. Yeah, let's go. I hope we draw into our 1-drop Toxic. That would be kind of the best draw. Let me just refresh here. So I can see. Oh, we're on the play. That's fantastic. Let's go. 2-drop into maybe protect it if he tries to shoot it. Let's see. That's good. I'm actually gonna try to kill this one. Let's go. I think it's worth it. I'll use this as a removal spell, because now I have a really big boy. Yeah, I lose out on the hexproof part, but we have now a Toxic 2/4/4. That will be very hard for him to beat. So see, we will get in for some damage here. Ooh, look at that. Now we can pump it too. This one will be a 6/6. Damn, what a sequencing. We're a little bit lucky in our draws here. We even have removal for his flyer here. Okay, that we have no removal for. But he can't block our do though. So we're gonna go, you boy, you go. Damn, he just takes it. Love it. Then we pass the turn here. Damn, he's at 8 life. Hopefully he doesn't have removal. It's fine. I'll take it. More than happy to. Okay. That's good. Let me see here. So let me have a little bit of a think here. So if we attack with the 6/6, destroy target enchantment. That's not an enchantment. This is, but this is still a 2/2. I'm thinking I can block, I can kill this. I'll just play, I'll pass the turn and chill, I think. No attack. Now I have a double striker flyer here, so maybe it's lethal on its own. So he needs to start jumping this guy with his flyers. And that's gonna be great. So now we have 2 threats, like he needs to deal with the singer, but he also needs to deal with the invasion. So we're in a pretty darn good slot here. It's a mirror match of some sort, but it doesn't look like my opponent is going toxic. Looks like he's just playing good stuff. Alright, what is thinking? I'm expecting a removal spell here, maybe a... Oh, he's buffing all his boys. Okay, let's see here. So what is this? This is 7. Wait a minute. I have lethal in the air, so I just need to survive here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. Okay. Interesting. And obviously I'm not gonna do anything with this, because I'm not interested in him, playing a trick on my invasion here. I mean, I don't care if this dies, because I will kill him with my flyer. Okay. Very good. That's it. And we had also, even if he had a way to play a flyer or untap his creatures, we had the removal for flying creatures, so... I could probably have attacked, like one thing that I didn't consider last, when I stopped going in with my 6/6, I could have attacked into him, because if he would have double blocked, I could, no, it's sorcery speed. My spell that removes flyers, it's sorcery speed, so I couldn't use it as a trick. I was thinking if I could blow him out, like going in with my 6/6, he's blocking it with his mantis and his like 3/2 flyer. And I kill the flyer with my spell, and then I kill the other blocker. But that wouldn't have worked, since I think it's my card is sorcery speed, which makes it way worse. Damn. Okay. Oh man, this is hard. think I'm gonna keep it, because it's so good cards, like removal, the raptor, the stalker. This one will get our white plane, so, and yeah, best draw is white mana now. Oh, nice, we're gonna go like that. We're gonna take a toxic damage here, please, white mana. There we go. Wonder if I play... I'm gonna go greedy here and play the 2/2. I'm just a little bit scared that he will, remove it. It would have been better to play something that, but the thing is that creature could block the chorus, whereas the stalker or the doom mover
couldn't block it, so I'm gonna play my just big boy blocker here, just to see if I can stabilize. Go grab our planes. Looks pretty good here. Next turn we will be able to double spell. Dude Mover into Stalker I think is gonna be my pick. That one is fine. Interesting. He must have a trick. What trick can he have for 1 mana? You know what? I'm gonna take the chorus here actually. I'm more scared of Explode Slash. Of course. Very aggressive plays from our opponent. Now I'm gonna play this and into the chorus, because this is a nice blocker for his board. We go with the green I think, and then we drop the white here. I feel pretty confident here. My OP is running low on cards and he doesn't have anything too crazy. This one is the scariest thing he has, because this can draw him cards. That's the easiest double block for me. This one is super scary. Okay, let's go. Now he has just nothing too scary on the board, just regular boys. So let's see here. Raptor is probably where we wanna be. Raptor and Stalker. Gonna make this guy fly, and you know, then we're gonna play out this one too. Cool. Now I'm not sure if I'm gonna block here. First strike, probably not that. I'll block this guy, and if he has another removal, so be it. Oh wow, that was very favorable for me, I feel. Okay. Pretty fine with this. Let me see here. Okay, so we can... I think we're gonna go like that, and then with the Dual Mover, and we're not gonna add any lands on top of the deck. I'm gonna decline this offer. Gonna make this big boy big and nice. And then that's it. Okay. Feels pretty good. Okay, that sucked. That's haste. I'll just take it. This one though, yeah, I'll block here like that. Feels okay. At least, I mean, I'm gonna lose my Zealot, which sucks, but at least I took his creature. That was a really good draw. Okay, so we can remove this from play. And then... you can only block with this. Could also shoot this, and then we get in for 3 Toxic. What is this? That's a little bit tempting, to be honest. That is tempting. 3 Toxic is not bad, but at the same time, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. That's a lot of Toxic, and I have my flyer. Okay. Let's raise him. It's fine. Okay. It's not what we wanted to see. Let's pop this boy. So we're going with this. We could go in with both here just to actually get another Toxic damage in. I wonder if it's worth it, to be honest. Because I can't block this favorably anyways. So that's 2, 3, then it's up to 7. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I need to raise my OP here. Now he's 7. And if he starts attacking me, then I can go in with this guy. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. Damn, it's tight game. I need to draw some spells. Give me something juicy. The Apostle would be kind of pretty sick draw. Probably my best draw right now. You know what? That's not bad. Whenever another creature you control with toxic attacks, it gets +1 until end of turn. Pretty good. I'm gonna go for it. That's 5. It's a lot of damage. And then I'm gonna sit on this land. So I deliver. I'm gonna take this. How much buff is that? There's no buff, so he can only do 3 to me this turn. So he can't attack here. Oh wow, interesting. Does he have a pump spell? That's not gonna be enough. Okay, what could it be? Volt charge or whatever it's called is not enough. What could it be in his hand? I'm so curious. Like, we have lethal here. He needs to do something. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, look at that. That's how you draw. That's how you draw. So this one he needs to jump. I'm thinking. So I attack with this. And if I attack with this, he needs to jump. He needs to jump. And that's nice. I'm gonna take my chances. If he draws anything, he will win, but... Okay. Okay, let's go. If he draws anything, I'm dead, but if he doesn't, we win here. That's fine. I think we have it. Woohoo! Good game! Let's go! Damn, that was a close one. That was a close one. Holy smoke, that was close. Good game though, fun. I hope we get to answer the question. Did you enjoy the game? I did indeed. Like, this was awesome. Did you have fun? No? Oh, okay, well. Let's go. We are doing fantastic here with 3 wins already, and I have high hopes for the money back, which is at 5 or 4 really. Or 4 you lose 100 gems, so see if we can get to 5 wins. Ricardo 93 will be our next opponent. Ooh, this is a fantastic hand. If I only had my 1-drop, that would sweeten this hand even more. I'm gonna lead with my Stalker, because, I mean, this one is gonna be a 4-2 when it attacks the following turn, when I play my Singer. That's pretty sick. Like, let's go. Hey, hello, opponent, I wish you a good game. Red, okay, that's good, good, good. I like this. No turn 1. See if he has anything here. Hopefully it's only 1 powered whatever he plays, so I can attack in with this one. Toxic 2 is crazy here. Damn. Man, I wish we would have drawn land, but this is fine. I mean, again, our hand or our deck is super low to the ground. Holy smoke. Boom! That's a rough start for OP. I delivered 2 poison already. Don't kill my Singer, please. Oh man, this is one of the better cards in this. Oh my god, this card is busted. Okay, now we are on a clock, but luckily, so is our opponent. So is our... It's almost like when I play this, just to get more mites out, to be honest. I have to think a little bit carefully here. No, I'm gonna play this since it blocks the next attack from the Forge, which will save me from another 2 damage. Because this one Damn, this spirals fast out of control. Every turn he gets a creature, and that creature gets bigger and bigger every turn. And if he has a way to add more counters on the forge, damn. That's great. We can deal with this, we can shoot it dead. Okay, that's really good. And the crazy thing here is that, like, this one, man, this game is looking super grim for OP here. So what we are gonna do here, besides this, is also I'm gonna shoot this guy, and then this should be kind of it. This is kind of a game. Yeah. He's at 9 toxic, and I have a lot of toxic creatures here. He could wipe though. Oh, wow. It's not a wipe, but it's a good. Not good enough. Got him. Let's go. Nice. Double kill, both intoxicated as well as 0 life. A double whammy. Nice, nice. This is great. Look at how we just cut through butter with our opponents here. We're already at money back-ish, so let's see if we can take it all the way. I mean, the deck is nice. Previous game was like a good example. Like, opponent didn't have any turn 2, 1 or 2, so we got in for the free toxic 2, and then he played a Ubraska on turn 3, which is an amazing play, but it doesn't develop the board, so he kind of got punished for that. This is crazy. We're on the play and we have a turn 1 toxic. I wish we draw into any of our 8 2-drops. We have 8 2-drops, so we are very likely to draw a 2-drop next turn. 8 out of these 33 cards is a 2-drop, and that's not it, but that's fine. I'm happy either way. Let's see if he has the -1/1. Looks like it. It feels like he has the -1/1 proliferate card here. Whisper of the Dross, that is what it's called. We could actually save our guy here. I'm thinking... you know, we have no turn 2 play anyway, so we might as well. Just to deliver that extra poison. Plus now it's a 2/2. So it survives edifice or additional drosses from our opponent. And also, like, having it on the battlefield and operational means a raptor is going to be better. Next turn we play the raptor, this flies in for more toxic damage. So what we're going to do here is... Actually, I'm going to steal the rat with a sentry. And that feels pretty good. Damn. Here, this is the difference being on the play. It's very unfortunate for our opponent. It plays into my, you know, aggressive board. Very tough. Yeah, that's good. I think I'm gonna play the plague here. I'll go in like this. We will deliver toxic. And then we drop a big boy. This is gonna be very hard for him to deal with only 2 mana. Let's see if he draws his 3rd land there. OP is lagging behind. This one we will make fly next turn, and it's a toxic 2, so that's gonna be quite vicious. This one now, since he is corrupted, has plus another buff, and it's now a first strike with 3 toughness. That beats down a lot of creatures. I'm very happy with the play that I did, like saving the chorus gave us a lot of momentum. Okay, let's go. I could... Oh man, this is tough. Nah, do I want to shoot this? Nah, I'll just go like this and we'll see if he...
Do I wanna like make this fly? I mean, he has a blocker. No, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna encourage him to block this instead. And then, I mean, yeah, I think this is better. It's gonna be expensive for him to take this. Next time we'll be able to start activate this ability as well. So all of these will be toxic too, which will be very, very good. If we draw land, we can even remove his flyer. Wow. Oh wow, he just took it. That's kind of crazy. This even gives him a... I guess it proliferates on attack. He can't attack into me. That was ballsy. Now like he will die to poison next turn unless he can deal with the nurse. Right? Because I can get in... well, or he can play a creature, obviously. He needs to get rid of the nurse or play a creature. Or remove... yeah, no, that's what needs to happen. Because all of my guys will be toxic too. Maybe remove the sentry, then he gets a blocker also back. But this one won't actually help him. This one has first strike and this is 4 powered, so... OP is in quite a pinch here. You're such a good boy. He's considering his actions and moves here. Looking rough. There we go. He did see the importance of getting rid of this. That makes sense. Oh, he's not quite dead, but quite dead still because of damage. This buffs my boys. Okay, good game. He had enough. This one would have hit for 4, and this one for 2. Yeah, he could have, I guess, survived one more turn, but... Alright. Let's see. That was great. Now we're at the real money back. And we're just scooping up them wins here, so that feels great. We haven't had the chance to play our pump spell, this one. The, what's it called? The Noxious Assault. Like, that would be cool. See if we can play it, pump all our boys, go in for a big attack step, like empty our hand fast and then go out with the Noxious Assault as our final card. See if we can make that play before it's all said and done here. We have an opponent. Let's go. It's Dente. Let's see what he has in store. Well, how is our hand looking? Looking pretty good. We have a 2-drop, we have a 3-drop / removal. Yeah, I like this hand. We just need to draw some lands, or yeah, 1 land to be honest, because this one will most likely to find our 4th land. This one. Hello, good game. OP is on the play, and he plays the duelist. So this is gonna be the difference here. Like now he is on the play. See if he plays a sentry here and steals my Deep Fate. Nope, can't block this. This one has first strike. So actually it's good. Oh no, he's just exploding on the board. Okay, that sucked. We needed the land there, but let's go. No. I'm gonna take a lot of damage next turn. Or I'm gonna take 2 toxic, because I'm not gonna trade. And he might have the -1/1 spell here, or Edifice to kill my Singer. Damn, he's shredding us. This is not gonna be a win for us, I feel. Okay. Okay. We're stabilizing. Should we steal a creature now? I think so. Over the Vorak. Vorak will be a fine play too, but I feel this one is harder for him to kill, maybe. Let's see, we're gonna steal the rat, I think. Yeah, let's steal the rat. Because I don't want him to proliferate.
This is first strike. I still think I should go in here. Maybe that was actually... Was that too greedy? Oh no, nice! Oh wow, and he gets his... Wow, okay, well... Ah. Okay, I have to block. I don't have to, I'll take it. One more. Ay, 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 ay. Is this an artifact? So that's pretty good. Unfortunately, it's only sorcerer speed though. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna kill that. Get our stuff back. And then we're gonna submit. And then I'm gonna steal... I'm gonna steal the rat though. Okay. I'm gonna go for it. I need to kind of raise him. He's at 6 now. I need to raise him. I have so many cards. Like, oh man. It's a very even and close game here. Like, I don't even know if I dare to block the Hive Master. Like, if I block here and he has either Edifice or the Dross, and this guy dies, then he just straight up wins the game. Oof. Good sign. You know what? Let's go and find ourselves a white mana. That will be so good for us. I play this for safety. No, that's not right. I'll take it, but I would have loved to play this one. So we're gonna go in with a duelist here and play a little bit reserved. I'm gonna be a little bit reserved here. He can't block here. Or? Oh well, unless he has tricks, obviously. He might have first strike. Okay. Okay. That's fine. It's fair trade. I'm kind of happy with that though. Now I feel more confident. Because I have a pretty good board. And my board is better than his. And he is, you know, he's running low on cards. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go for the Raptor to get in for some more Toxic. And then we play the... probably the Duelist. We're going with this. Good. Oh, he gave up. Okay, that's fine. Very nice. Got him. Damn. Nice flow. Nice flow indeed. All right, we are going for it. We have one more game, and then we win this. Man, that would be amazing. Let's see if we can make it all the way with my Toxic deck tributed to Chelsea here. It's time for the final boss. Who'll it be? Ares is his name. Let's go. I'm ready. Ooh, we have the mana. It's a little bit of a slower hand, but I'm gonna keep it. Opponent goes first, yeah. I mean, removal into possibly removal, depending on... little bit of a flooding going on here, but again, we have a high chance of drawing a 2-drop next turn. 1-drop is fine. I don't mind this one in particular. And I'm gonna take 2 here, but that's fine. If he even goes in, we'll see. Okay. Oh wow, that one is amazing. Well, luckily we have the disruption here. We can enchant artifact creature. Okay, I'm not gonna block obviously. Let me see. That's an artifact. Enchanted permanent can't attack or block, and it's activated abilities. What happens if I enchant this artifact? That's an activated ability to equip. So I render it useless, right? I think. Right now it has double strike. Could kill it also. That would be the very aggressive play, like removing this token. He can't afford to equip this anyway, so I think that's probably pretty good. Man, but it feels a little bit wrong to, you know, kill I'll do it. Let's see. I'll do it. I mean, we have all the mana, so soon we'll play the big boys and we'll be able to block his board anyways. That's a problem. Damn, he has a good curve. Like a nice 2-drop, 3-drop into 4-drop. And I mean, this one is uncommon, great one. This one is uncommon, super good. It's gonna give us a run for our money, and I like that. So, I guess we develop board here, right? We could shoot this again and go in for another toxic damage, but I think we need to get on board here. I think we need to... We'll see what happens here. Hopefully he doesn't have removal. Oh, oof. It's a big boy. Hello. 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 Yeah, okay. Now I kind of wish I had my... ooh. My planner in disruption. Let's see here. 7, that's a lot, and it has trample. We can attack and he will block and we can kill, but it's gonna cost us. But we're gonna give him some toxic... You know what? Yeah, or we can... How many creatures do I have? Oh man, I'm gonna take a lot of damage here. Kinda need to shoot this one too. Or equip and this shit gets flying. Damn, that's good. Damn, this is super hard. Okay, I'm gonna have to develop my board here, unfortunately. Yeah, that's it. Damn, damn, damn. I wonder if he makes his finisher fly. That would be a very good play. Okay. No? Interesting. I'm curious to what they have here. I'm still gonna block. Like, I'm gonna block because I have no choice, unfortunately. What could he have? He has a buff, obviously, on this guy. And it has first strike and trample. Ah, man, or I take it. But how will I win if I take it, though? How will I win is the big question. First strike. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm not sure if I can win this. I can make my guys big next turn. That's not gonna kill him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, this is problematic. One more creature though, and we can shoot this one with our mites. Are we dead next turn? Looks like we're dead next turn, but let's see. Probably. But he's gonna just right click attack, right? No? Only flyers? He should go in with his trampler. Oh wow, okay. Well, that gives me a chance. Okay. I guess we shoot this guy. See if he has a pump spell here. Okay, we survive for another turn. That's about it. Oh, good game. We knew he had that one though. That, like him attacking with this creature a couple of turns ago kind of was a little bit of a tell. That's our first loss, so we have a couple of more shots at this final boss, so let's see if we can break through. Let's fire up another game, I'm excited. We have our opponent, and again, this is the final boss. Burn Victim is our opponent. Let's go.
Ooh, 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, and into going wide. Bam. This is the dream, right? This is what we talked about. We just want to curve out and then play this on turn 5 and win. Opio's on the play though. Hopefully he has no 1 drop of his own. That's fine. Don't, oh, what? Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna reach my opponent a good game here. I'm gonna go with the Toxic 2 guy. Nah, I'm gonna go with the first striker. Actually, now he has a blocker, so let's go with the first striker. Nope. This looks like it's gonna be our dream. Like, we're gonna curve out and then just go in with the assault. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Do we want to secure? Do we care? Do we want to go Toxic? It's not like we can attack anyways. I'll play the big boy. It's just a better blocker. Okay, let's go. Let's get our 5th land so we can cast this spell. Come on, please don't remove our stuff. Let's play to the board. We wanted our guys, right? We wanted to have our boys on the battlefield. Chill. Gonna be a nice attack though. Like one more. Like, let's draw a 2 drop or a 3 drop next turn so we can double spell, go super wide, and then the following turn we go with the assault. Oh, yeah, we're gonna still do this. I'm gonna sit back. I'm not gonna take this turn either. Next turn we're gonna play this. But obviously. Okay. Ooh. Pretty cool. Let's just go. Come at me, bruh. What are you gonna do? You're gonna take it? It's a lot here. 15 damage coming at ya. Toxic 2. Toxic 1, Toxic 1, Toxic 1. Oh, that's great. Let's go. Kapow! Kapow, kapow, kapow! Love it. Now we have the Mantis is off the board too. That one is a filthy little hobbit. And then we have a protection next turn. We can go in and we can, you know, flash in. Oh. Actually, could have been worse. Let's go. Let me see how we do this. 2, that's first strike, so I will kill. I'll do it like this. That's perfect. Let's go. Thanks. Okay, let's go. Man, it looks like we might be able to. We're doing well here. We're doing well indeed. Let's just go in with our big boy Toxic guy here. It's gonna jump block and proliferate. Okay, nice. Nice. But can you deal with this? Now we hit for 8 in the air. Come on, don't kill it. Yeah, could. Oh, ooh, this is cool. What does it do? Protection from red and green. Ooh, that's cool. But oh, and it has reach. But it has not protection from... damn, that sucks, man. Damn, protection from red and green and reach. Oh. I can kill it. So this one can deliver more Toxic. So let's go in here. I mean, yes, this one's has no rage. Wow. Let's go. End turn. Now we have lethal with a bunch of our boys. He needs to jump the invasion. He needs to like jump one of these and play more creatures or remove stuff. We're in a pretty darn good strong position here. Even if he has predation. Let's say he fights. Okay, that's not gonna do it.
the hell? Okay, now he's gonna jump with... Okay, that makes sense. So it's gonna be my turn. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a good draw. That's lethal. Now we can just go lethal here. Oh man, we made it! We made it! We're doing it! Poof! Good game, opponent. Sucks. No? Is considering his option, but he has no mana. Sorry man, it's not gonna happen. Is he gonna rope me? Oh my god. Damn. Sore loser, but damn, this was fantastic. I'll fast forward this. Boom, and there we go. And that's how it's done. That's how you do Toxic, right? That was a nice little low to the ground white and green Toxic deck. Let's have a quick look at our deck again. Damn, that's so good. Alright. So low to the ground. We were at 18 creatures, only 6 cards that was non-creatures, and our curve was 2.8, so it's fairly low, and most of them toxic. And then we had the removal in form of, you know, the tricks that you know, buffs our boys, or you know, the sentry, the charge of mites is like a removal spell or more creatures. So, and I think the slaughter singers were really great too. So, and we got to cast the assault. So I'm kind of happy with how these games turned out, and I hope you enjoyed the stream, or sorry, the record here and the games, and I hope to see you for the next one. And yeah, I'll see you later. Cheers.